shots, and Ronnie has brought a red dangerously close to the bolt line. It will cut.
Foul and a miss. Stuart, Carrington 4.
Oh, goodness gracious me. How has he not contacted a red there? He must be a cigarette paper away.
Thank you. Here we go. That way.
I think there's a bit more off the cushion as well.
Okay. Leo, do you want to check that for me, please? Yeah, yeah.
But played exactly the same shot. This time, a little bit more pace did the trick. And another touching ball.
That's a mistake. He just didn't catch them.
One.
Well, no reason not to. There are a couple of open reds, but couldn't wish for a better angle on the blue here to bring all the reds into play and bring the pink into play at the same time. Yep, there you go. Well, it's not too bad.
6.
Imagine, can't you, Judd Trump playing that shot? I think he'd be injecting twice as much pace into it as Stuart Carrington did. But it still worked out well for him. Problem is, although the black's available, there's a red just occupying the black spot a little there that Stuart would like to remove as soon as he could.
Wonderful pot. How's your luck? I think he's got a red that's just above the black that's available to the right corner. There you see it. Position on a colour, not guaranteed though.
Well, good effort to get position on the black. It will still cut in, and I think he's in the mood to take it on at the moment, but if this goes in, I think I fancy him to make a sizable break, but goodness, it could be costly if he misses it. Oh, look at this, absolutely dead centre. You know, he was sitting in his chair looking a bit forlorn, subdued, semi-comatose, and all of a sudden he just comes to the table, cross double, and he's just bright and breezy all of a sudden, and right back into the thick of things.
Yeah, but he's not on a thing. He's looking at a very difficult plant to the left middle of his squares. Gap between the two. This is tough. Oh, but it's there.
17.
Well, talk about a break from nowhere. this could be that break. Can he make the most of it?
75. $26.
And this is what frightens you to death, you know, when you play Ronnie O'Sullivan and Judd Trump. You think you've got them safe, and all of a sudden they create an opportunity out of absolutely nothing like this. But he played a similar cross double in last year's World Championship, didn't he, against James Cahill? And it wasn't the shot to play, but I think, as you say, John, it certainly was there. It was very well done from Ronnie's point of view to actually spot this. Have a look at this. There goes the cross double. And if you look at the pack of reds, everything's just blocking each other. There's absolutely no risk involved with that whatsoever. Very well spotted from Ronnie.
And he's played a beautiful positional shot there for the red just below the pink that goes to the right corner. Inch perfect.
$38.
That's not ideal for Stuart at all, I'm afraid, because he's just overrun that by several inches, so he can't screw in behind that red now. He's got too much angle on this black. So he's got a choice here. He can take the cue ball in and out of bulk, try and get close to this remaining red, or he can leave it for mid-distance, but there'll be pressure on it. Still 14 points behind.
So this is it. This is the shot. If he can pot this red,
45.
get position on the colour, frame at his mercy.
Stuart Carrington, 45. 9.
So this brown puts Ronnie O'Sullivan 20 points in the lead with just 18 remaining.
13.
Well, there's one thing about a Ronnie O'Sullivan match. There's always something happening, isn't there? There's always some excitement going on. First frame took 12.5 minutes.
18.
Second frame, a long one, nearly 16.5. Last one, just less than 13.5. And this one just coming up to 13. It's good,
24.
fast-flowing snooker. And this has been a tremendous frame, and one that Stuart Carrington will look back on.
As Darren said there, Stuart's going to have to try and put that frame behind him now. It's gone. Yeah, this is what happens, you see. When you make a mistake like that, when you win a frame or lose a frame, in Stuart's case, that he feels he should have won, you can lose the next one as well, because you just can't erase it from the memory banks soon enough.
Well,
Just slightly hampered by the brown.
4.
I think the fact that he's got nothing to do with the cue ball, just drop the red in, should make it unmissable.
18. 19.
Yeah, it sort of stopped Ronnie in his tracks a little bit. He saw it rebound from the cushion. He sort of stopped dead to see what was going to happen, see if he was going to finish nicely on a colour or not. Well, here's the key shot coming up here
26.
right now. Oh, he's judged it so nicely.
27.
A lot of players play that with a lot more pace and lose control of the cue ball, but Ronnie knew exactly what was going to happen there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and this type of shot, which he usually seems to make look so easy. I mean, if anything, he just ran through a little bit too far. But he's got to drop this in dead weight. Doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball, just pot the black. But pressure on this, but normally he cues these so beautifully. I mean, it really is. It's an art, and we're watching an artist. You have to say that.
34. 42. 43. 50. 51.
Doesn't seem that long ago he had a red to go 3-1 in front. And now he'll be thinking he won't be getting another shot in this match.
58.
How quickly it can go away from him, particularly when you're playing someone
59.
like Ronnie. Although he won't be happy with that. He'll have to play the pink to the far left corner. It's no gimme.
I think there's an audible exclamation there from Ronnie. That was a huge kick I think he suffered. Oh, but he's kept the break going with an excellent pink. Now back in business, this frame and match will shortly be over, I feel. Just a red and a colour required.
65. 66.
'Tough school.
73.
As I say,
74.
he'll look back, Stuart. He had his chance. Ronnie, whose career century total at the moment is 1,040.
81.
Unbelievable centuries he's made. Can he get one here just to put the icing on the cake, Dominic?
87. 88.
Well, he went back against him. He won't need the awkward red. That's on that left-hand side cushion. Well, he's bouncing around the table, Ronnie O'Sullivan now. He knows this match is done and dusted now. Just trying to increase his average shot time, I'm sure of it. Just missed the cannon there, but he can have another go at it from the green. Well, he's missed the green, he got the cannon though, but it doesn't matter. Stuart Carrington offered his hand in congratulation. Ronnie O'Sullivan began the match brightly with a break of 60, but lost the next 2 frames, but then found his mojo, and he goes through to the next round, a 4-2 winner.
There we go, a wave to the crowds as Ronnie O'Sullivan marches on into round 3, disappears into the darkness. I think Carrington knew that he